District 13 is a violent place. There's no school here. There's no post office. Even a police station is finally about to move. This is a gangster's paradise. And two's mercantile barons, because the government hasn't intervened in a long time. To keep quiet. The state can only build a high wall to insulate this place from good society, even if it's just the smell of gunpowder. Along with that, but there are people near the mud that don't smell. That's the guy Leto, who's a righteous man. No mud, but you don't touch the contraband business. You're also a disruptor. The bosses drop trash white people in this place. On a vet day, the giant K2 came looking for Leto in the building you're in. Two of the boss's juniors hot stick in the heads. Two cold compartments. However, he was not afraid, but spoke boldly. Do you know who your father is? Who is your father? And who is your grandfather? He quickly knocked him down and broke his neck. Two of Leito's juniors. So Nom has just danced. The boss is named Kara of them 20 pounds of flour for baking. That number of drugs could be the people of half the city. Up to 9 clowns. I can't get down. So Leto decided to destroy it all. Both, with your men as many as the army came up to you. To get the goods back on the boss's orders. He's a sadist who treats people like grass. Play to hear the gunfire. I know that something has gone wrong, so as quickly as possible give the amount of flour to travel far away. K2 and the boys came to my room. Leto was done now. I went to the altar to see the naked chicken. However, the boss wants to catch you alive. Don't let your kids use guns. Matisse suddenly stormed out in a powerful way. The top crab catching movements help me get out quickly. Body moves softly like a wind, flying from one building to another. It's just a small thing for you. From the top to the bottom in the blink of an eye. The boys of chasing you is no different. Playing with death. You take the stairs faster than people take the elevator. Strong muscles that help you move like clouds. Water dancing tattooed guys also adventured Theola. But it's strange. Probably, after this, they have to go to Vietnam. Buy medicine for osteoarthritis. Then we can do the next game. It's not just at home. It's just a snout. I'm glad you gave them no teeth to eat porridge. Finally, Leo hurriedly climbed the escape ladder. And climbed to the roof. I'll say goodbye to them. Fly people through the city. From above, thugs know their level. It's just a village pond, and left 2-class pond program, so I quietly watched you run away. They both brought 12 men and put in a lot of effort. But only if the right harness. They have no blood on their faces. I don't know how to explain it. Boskara, akai, owl. She was very angry with her useless children. Give a hot reward for each name. A projectile's bullet. Remembrance is always in place. Name Giant Ka to quickly use the big belly. And my pressure gauge to save the situation. He said Lato had a sister named Lola. We can kidnap him to lure Leto into a trap. Boss, give him one more chance. If broken, it will be rubbed for dogs to chew. They both immediately took the boys to the supermarket, where dollars work. He caught you in the middle of the day. People around me think it's too normal. The police also ignore standing still like a mannequin. I don't want to touch the black community. They both took her back to the organization's lair. It's heavily guarded from the inside out. Even a fly can't escape. They're brazenly making drugs. Rock in this place without fear of AI intrusion. The deeper you go, the better you know Kara. How many assassins? Luna is not a medium form, but a very wide form. A bald guy with a lot of hair, intent to touch you immediately. She gave him 5 fingers to find her. K2 brings you to the boss. He's resting, and tell your boys to go tell Leto to get you. I'm glad this is caught. Have to take Leto to stir fry. I can't believe Leto fell from the sky! Like a god with a knife. You knew the whole plot and acted first. I saw my grandparents beckoning me down the golden stream. Sperm, Kara is as good as a puppy feeling to keep as a heart. Kara, in hen. 2 brothers, Lego body bravely step out. 100 guns are pointing at me. I met the bald man with the perverted hair. Ola tried to take off her briefs. Then tell him what a real shrimp sauce is. Easy to get out. Play to the Kara. Go straight to the police station. Let the bullets rain down on the same car. Stomito Kara. Go straight to the station and meet the inspector with 5 pounds of opium as evidence. However, Kara's men are massing to besiege this place. The inspector was afraid they would flatten the entire station. So I made a decision to go underground. Is to arrest Sam Latu instead of Kara. Police officers must protect the people, but let the bad guys get away with it. Worse than the police. Kara, to take back the meth and carry her away. Very bitter in the face of this very corrupt society. I'm sorry I couldn't touch them. Tonight is the day I retire and we'll be leaving. No, today will be your birthday. Time flies like a dog in the field. Clay to have been in prison for 6 months. I still exercise every day, just hoping to get out of camp to rescue my sister. It is true that life is not like life. People for justice should go to prison. And Kara, my friends are still out there. He drugged me and treated my sister. It's no different than a domestic animal. To be angry. He's recently expanded into other cities. One day, a bulletproof car carrying goods fell into their sights. He asked 2 children to use soap. Put on your glasses to cover the driver's eyes. And then they put them on and they blow up the car door. 2 masked men stormed out. He hijacked the car and drove back to the base. Kara, with his juniors, look at the loot after the robbery. I didn't know it was a bomb. Timer. Kara has cleverly activated it, and in just 24 hours, Area 13 will become dust. This bomb is part of a military nuclear project. We've got word that the hijacked bomb is in Sector 3 and has been activated. Minister, the Department of Defense quickly reached out to a senior agent. It's called Damien, who was able to remove bombs from your hands, Robert, to save the 2 million people of District 13. This time, the policeman, on a mission, working as a spy in a criminal gang, specializing in organizing gambling activities and large-scale money laundering. After monitoring the camera, they quickly found out. The police are coming. Mustache name. I suspect that there are spies in the organization. He's got a gun, and he's talking about a gold spring gun, because he thought he was a traitor. Damien just showed up at the top. I can't believe I was bald. This one is even more bald. He tricked Tommy. You grabbed the boss, then threatened to kick the juniors out. You close the door. Then coordinate with the police above. Successfully put the boss in the police station. But I can't see it forever. The man above dropped the cable to save himself. Damien rushed out with his bare hands to break the siege. You used to be a fighter. So these criminals are just fools to me. Perched on the cat's edge. Quickly, take down one by one. Damien rushed out and escaped. But they're too numerous and aggressive. Hot goods equipped with people. The bullet was directed, so they're charging copper candy at you. At a speed as fast as my own, and thanks to the glory of the main male, Damien gently picked up the bullet lines. No matter how many they are, don't know that. Just how strong an agent I'm dealing with. Black guy ain't got no time to fire. Damien is that. Joe is in look. It's the gunner who punches them. I didn't waste a bullet. They make them eat their faces. After solving everything, there's no one left. The team was also there to help. That's a team. Return after successfully completing the task. The Secretary of Defense is waiting. New mission combat. He said he only had 23 hours left. Bum, tu, safe. This situation is too fast. Zone Tigables, where gunpowder is more than medicine. That's why it's going to be very difficult to break into a bandit's lair. Damien's boss anticipated this early on. He arranged for Cho Leto, who is stealing calendars in prison, become a partner to help your passion. B13 is the territory of Lido. If you are number 2, no one is Sunday. You may be better at the corners of this place. More than that, little sister, Lola, is in Kara's hands. But you're very biased against the police. There will be no spring. You cooperate with the police, Damien's own successor. You pretend to be a criminal. He was beaten by the police, then arranged. To earn the trust of Ito, Damien said she was arrested for killing Kara's people. In a business case. And now I'm going to escape camp and go there and settle accounts with him. Just finished, passionate, core, break the door easily, and rush forward to steal the car. 2 police officers were thrown down the street. 2 people shake hands together to District 13 to treat beautiful the thief, Kara, to the Demine Gate to raise the kick-loud numbers straight inside. Let the cops try to get in the way. Suddenly Leto did not say half a word. Give to Domin, the figure 8 jewelry ring attached to the steering wheel. Then, out. Leto knew that General Damien was stiff and wanted to take advantage of you. You said you'd save your sister. Without Damien's help. Lee Kung alone stormed the old battlefield. Damien's spicy outside. I can't take off the handcuffs. The uninvited guests came. In this place called Zone 13, there's mixed good and bad. Smile like a friendly flower. But I would have put copper candy in Damien's brain. However, they don't have access to a number 1 agent like you. Even though your hands are still on the wheel, but it's become Damien's most effective weapon. Controlling a handsome white young man, Damien's hostage made it through the first gate. Even though it's not familiar with the terrain, but Damien has a better nose than a dog, I immediately found Leto. And give me back my jewelry. Just now, Damien asked why you recognized me as a cop. Play to say it's because of the way you hit. Just observe, I found out you're a spy. Damien is now telling the truth. You lied because you wanted to remove the bomb in Kara's hand. It prepares you for the city you were born in. This don't itch. This don't itch. The goodness of God rises. 2 people shake hands, make peace with each other. Damien just showed me the way to Kara's room. Then you'll sneak in. Defuse the detonator and rescue Ito's dollar sister. However, Leto took the phone and called the boss, Kara, directly. I told him to bring a cart. The one who carried you, along with a spy. There's going to be a negotiation with him about the bomb. Dave doesn't want that. I want to secretly break in. Not show your face like this. However, Leto did it because he knew Kara well. He'll be curious about the deal. Without killing 2 people, as predicted by Leto, both the boys immediately appeared. The 2 of you crossed to the base to meet Kara, without any effort at all. They don't know that. The bomb goes off in an hour. There's no chance of getting high. Even just once with Kara. Dave said that only you know the code to defuse the bomb. If not, you and 2 million people will become an exemplary citizen in the underworld. However, Kara says that he doesn't care. Kara soon prepared the launch pad and changed Lito's sister. There he can launch. The magnetic bomb destroys any city he wants. More Kara. He also released a giant assassin in Ra's prison to guard the bomb. If anyone comes close, he will be beamed for a traumatic brain injury. He wanted to sell the bomb to Damien. I paid $1.0, no, but they pushed the price up to 20 million. It's a giant number, but there's no other way. I had to call the boss to transfer money. But the boss said, there's no money. Poor people must know how to overcome difficulties. Damien risked lying that he had successfully transmitted it. Kara, for account checkers. The bank will be working in half an hour. You're lucky to have more time to make peace. Here, I know that not acting quickly will be detrimental. It's a beautiful 360-degree rotation in the air. The two quickly enter the toilet. With super top crab park, Leda climb to the roof and collapse the toilet. Create an escape route downstairs. Both of you and your accomplices, even if you use bullets. I can't stop the two of you. Leo and Damien have escaped. Kara tried to kill a guy. You are angry. It was all over the news at the time. No, the government didn't send money to buy the bomb. It's all his bank accounts. It's all locked down. Kara becomes right hand on page under cap. In District 13, there's only money and violence. There is no human love. Kara doesn't need a penny. It means that the wages of the children are also paid. They has long been critical of Kara's behavior. So, Take This Opportunity was in series show. The drug lord's men are pitting like beehives. K2 is the one with the greatest coverage. He became the new leader of the gang. K2 is very smart, not like Kara. He didn't want to risk his life in the bomb business. This death should have immediately sent for the seeker. Damien and Laika. Use your forte. Play to quickly climb buildings to escape. You move very well. The steep slopes are flattened. Damien is not familiar with the terrain. I had to run an extended marathon. To win the 8th cup, the golden flavor of District 13. However, this place is called easy to enter, but raw is harder than escaping. The millions of soldiers who come here must also be stopped. How fast are you two? But you're surrounded. I thought they were going to give them both the same answer. But I didn't expect K2 to support 2 people to defuse the bomb. Damien found it hard to understand K to say. If you don't run, will we chase you? Damien, Sayed. If you don't fire us, will we run? Time is only 9 minutes. Lito and Damien 4 legs straight up the floor. Here, you two, face the giant fighter. Weighing nearly 300 pounds, as high as the sky, it's the gift that Kara used to protect the bomb. The Mon Euphoria rush up, but he's his rival. The giant put Damien on the shore and down in the field. It's time to show up. I'm not as reckless as your passion. It's using a nearby coil. Combined with flexibility, reach the higher level of the body. Just in the next minute, you've turned the giant fighter. It's impossible to become a skeletal leg. Final movement with a stunning explosion. They gave him a child out of the world. At the same time, at the top, I don't want my brother to give up his life. To save herself, she used her legs to pull out the gas tank. Then light a match to end his life. Lucky that the match is close to the ground. Ito's brother arrived in time. There's only 3 minutes until the bomb goes off. Damien called his superiors to deactivate the code. He showed a puzzled face and said the code was 929 BA B1 BAB1. Get the code. I want to defuse the bomb, so immediately enter the pass. However, Leto saw that something was wrong. 929 BAB13 is the main view code of this place. You say, if the military didn't intend to bring the bomb here, then why is the code set? Is the zip code for B? Is this not a bomb disposal order? It's more like an explosive order. The minister sent Dame. It's about keeping the bomb in the right place. However, Damien still insisted that the code is just a coincidence. The two entered the war. Although Leto melee martial arts is not as good as Damien. But you're not the type. It's not a very broad form. But then you still. It can't be stopped in the footsteps of an elite agent like Damien. The last moment before Damien enters the B13 cipher. The dollar was in time to stop it. I have full confidence in my brother's decision. All 3 of them just watched the clock ticking down every second. The bomb did not explode. Passion, mixed emotions. I realized that I was being eaten. Trick of superiors. 3 people carried the bomb down. Both played pretty well. Let the 3 men with the spoils leave. Without making it easy. Leto and Damien carried the bomb to their superiors. Raped by 2 people. He had to tell the truth. The government doesn't want to waste money and work with Zone B13. They want to use this bomb right there. For a clean society. And more than that, that explosion could be blamed on the gangsters. Or those dirty confessions. Just time back by a reporter through the window. And live on television. Let the whole country know. Then Raw Damien arranged this. At the end of the movie, you have to break up. The 2 get a big bonus. I decided to go back to B13. Damien, Sai. The 2 million inhabitants of B13 need a hero like you. No, what they need is a school, hospital, and police department. I will always stand with the people. Today's movie is over. The movie link is in the description, so you can see the full set. If you think this video is good, don't forget to like it. Share videos and subscribe to channels to support them. If you like any other movie review, please leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you everyone. I love you for your love.